And we are live, and of course I forgot to fix my own picture on here. But yes, tonight is a very special UPC. Manuel's out, so I get to make the rules tonight. And I was lucky enough to have two of my married couple friends come on. Oh, sorry, Manuel's already here. Well, I guess, Manuel, I'm still running tonight. So 2 couples enter, 1 couple leaves. Who will win the married couple trivia Thunderdome?
What did we actually volunteer for?
So yes, would you like to introduce yourselves? Let's start with Team Sea Slug.
We're the noble Team Sea Slug. I'm Fangy, I'm a cryptid, and this is my husband, Mr. Fangy. He's a human. Mr. Fangy, say hello.
Hello.
Anything else you'd like to say about yourselves?
Go Team Sea Slug.
All right. Team Hoppy, would you like to take over?
Both wearing Hoppy, so Team Hoppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that
My name's Jessie.
person?
Person. Well, it's nice to know you married a person, Jesse.
Birthday. Yeah, I'm Adam.
Thank you both for coming on. I say. So yes, we've played this game on stream before, but I don't think either of you have played this with me before, so I'm just going to go over what this is. This is Anime, the game show of nerdy corrections. Then let me go over our rules. So here's how the game works. I will read off a statement about a popular franchise that has one mistake in it. These will mostly be anime related, but I do throw in a wild card every round. When you recognize the mistake, buzz in and correct me. Your correction must start with the word actually for it to count. If your correction is correct, you will receive 1 point. The team with the most points at the end of this game will be the winner. Generally, it's 2 people, but because we have 2 couples on, they're playing together as teams. And there will probably be some spoilers in here. Some of them might be a bit massive. Does that sound good to you? You ready to go?
Is there any penalty for being wrong?
No. Other than wasting your guess, depending on how difficult it is, I might only give you 1 or 2 guesses.
We're gonna be wrong a lot.
It's basically gamifying the thing I do anyway that people find obnoxious.
Yeah, but no.
Yes, that is basically the point of the game.
Yeah.
So let's get started off with our first round. My Hero Academia.
Oh, no, this is not me.
I watched a couple episodes of that.
Oh, good. I picked a popular franchise to start with, and no one knows it.
Yeah.
Adam specializes in old shows. I watch the
The more time passes forward, the more I go backwards.
Oh, you're Benjamin
Actually,
Buttoning.
it's called My Home Hero.
No, that's a different show.
Is that a point?
No, that's a different show. I'm sorry.
We deserve a point for that.
Take it in the comments, Fangy. So here's our statement. In the series, roughly 80% of the world population has a quirk. Whether or not someone's born with the quirk can be determined by the presence of a joint in their pinky toe. Sadly, for our hero Izuku Deku Midoriya, he was born with 2 joints in his pinky toe, making him quirkless. That is until he impresses his hero All Might, who makes him the 9th bearer of the transferable quirk One for All, as well as the quirks of the previous bearers, making him its first quirkless bearer. Let me see who's buzzed in. Team Sea Slug.
Actually, it's your pinky finger.
No, sorry. It is your pinky toe.
I have no idea.
Team Hoppy.
Actually, I think it's the 7th bearer.
No, he is the 9th.
Actually, is it all for one? Is it backwards?
No, All for One is the one that takes quirks.
I knew it was one of them.
Okay, they got one last guess. Would you like to make one, Team Hoppy?
Sure. Actually, I don't remember anything about joints and toes at all in the.
No, I believe the doctor explains it to him in the first episode. It's like, it's with him and his mother. It's like, yeah, we can tell if you have a quirk by the joint in your toe.
That's her earring.
Or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think that was so stupid that I forgot about it.
Yeah. Here's the actual correction. Deku is not the first quirkless bearer of One for All. All Might was also born quirkless.
Yeah, I just wasn't reading the statement closely enough.
All right. Let's see if we can do better with our next one. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
So long since I watched this.
The Beastmen army, overseen by Lord Genome, has 4 generals, each representing one of the 4 classical elements. Ariani, the elegant, representing water. Guam, the immovable, representing earth. Erasil, the crasher, representing fire. And Cytomander, the swift, representing air.
Actually, it's missing the heart element.
I like your guess, but no, Fangy.
Frick.
I mean, the heart's just spiral energy, and Beastmen don't have that.
Oh, I forgot to buzz too.
Yeah, you forgot to buzz, but you were the only one talking, so...
Yeah.
They're named after nucleotides.
Well, one is.
Yeah, but
What?
Cytomander is like cytosine,
Okay.
Guanine,
Yeah, it's
guanine.
guanine, yes.
ethane.
Adenine. Yeah.
I never noticed that before.
All I know is the show has stuff about drills, and then, yeah.
That's literally what I said. I was like, when he said Gurren Lagann, I was like, that's the drill one, right?
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the volume levels. You guys are... says you guys are a bit too soft. Or Team Hoppy. So anyone else have any other guesses?
I don't know if this is right, but could it possibly be that Cytomander represents fire and Urasil represents air?
That's a good guess. They are actually reversed from what their actual elemental things should be, but no. I'm going to call this one again. The General Fire is not Erasil. His name is Thimilf.
Oh, I always forget that one.
Yeah.
You realize it now that I swapped
It's
in.
DNA, not RNA.
Yes.
No.
And isn't Erasil just the name of the chemical that replaces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it's because it's genome, not it's not.
Yeah.
It's not transcriptome.
Would you like to explain where you're getting that from, Adam?
What?
I was. Don't you study genetics?
It's just
Yeah. But it's in DNA, not RNA.
Yeah.
RNA, not DNA. Over backwards. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if our next one can get someone on the
Favorite
board.
show that I've seen.
Yeah.
see if there's something any of us can get right.
Okay.
Star Trek. First wild card round.
No, I've seen a few episodes.
In Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, the Enterprise is once again tormented by the alien warlord Khan Noonien Singh, who, after being stranded on a remote planet with his followers in an episode of the original series, has his sights on getting revenge on James Tiberius Kirk. Khan eventually fails in defeating Kirk and dies aboard the Reliant while activating the Genesis drive. He does, however, end up causing the death of Spock, who sacrifices himself to repair the Enterprise so that it can escape the effect of the Genesis drive.
I own it on Laserdisc, and I haven't seen it yet.
No idea. I think I've only ever seen like 2 episodes.
Team Sea Slug.
Actually, it's called the Mega Drive.
You should get a point for that anyway.
No, sadly, it is not the Mega Drive. I think you're thinking of the Sega console. Team Hobby, do you have any kind of guess?
I was hoping this was going to be about tribbles.
Well, that's the trouble with them, isn't it?
And the trouble with them?
Yes, exactly.
All right. First round's a wash. Actually, Khan is not an alien. He's a genetically modified human being.
Yes,
What?
well, I mean, okay. Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah.
In the chat.
That's a very actually.
Yes, this one is I generally have it in a set of things with another one with actually he's not an alien, he's just a genetically modified human. So it's just like that's familiar. All right.
It's gonna end with none of us getting points.
Hey, then it will be love. Love. All right, let's move on to our next round, Anime 101. This is going to be what we call a shiny round. These are like regular rounds. They're still worth 1 point, but they're a bit rare. So for Anime 101, I'm going to give you the names of the first episodes of anime, and I want to see if you can recognize which anime those are from. You got that? You don't have to use actually for this round.
Okay.
So let's start with our first episode title, 121045. Let me make sure I got the right number and didn't accidentally copy it incorrectly.
We don't have to say actually.
You don't have to say actually for this one.
They buzzed already.
You have a guess? No, okay, no, that is the full title of the episode. Team Sea Slug, you're the ones who buzzed in. Would you like to wager a guess? I didn't hear anything.
I'm having second thoughts.
Okay.
I'm unbuzzing.
Okay, Team Hoppy?
Steins Gate?
No.
That's what I was gonna say too, and then Brian was like, "Never mind, I'm not gonna tell you it's a clue." I think it's a date, and it's 1945.
I'm gonna guess.
Yes.
Guess. Bacano's in the 40s, right? I guess Bacano.
No. Okay. No, this one is The Promised Neverland. I believe it's the number on Emma's neck.
Oh.
All right, let's move on to number 2. Booby Trap.
That could be like anything.
Buzz.
Yes?
Keijo?
No.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
you gotta admit, it could have been
It could have been. I'm going to assume that's Team Hoppy.
Yeah. Space Dandy.
No.
Just seemed like something they would call an episode.
See that?
I'll give both teams one more guess if they'd like to go for it.
Yes.
Usually pay attention to actual episode titles.
Same.
School of the Dead?
No. I think it's not the kind of booby you're all thinking of.
What?
No, okay. This is Super Dimension Force Macross.
Oh, what? Okay, yeah.
You've seen.
Yeah. Well, I don't pay attention to. I was gonna guess that, I'm sure there's a Lupin episode that's called that.
Yeah, but this is the first episode of the anime. First episode, first season.
Yeah.
Okay, third, Angel Attack. That is, I see Team Hoppy in here first.
I'm just gonna go on a limb and say Evangelion.
You are correct. That is Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Boy!
So that's... All right, moving on to number 4. Disband the Club. Oh, I need to clear your buzzers, don't I? There you go. Buzzers are clear. Oh, I'm sure they're just loving all this dead air on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Team Sea Slug.
Origairu?
No. Come on.
It's intense. It's intense, you know?
Yeah, you got really focused on
background music.
Oh,
Yeah.
JD, the people in chat can't see the slides. It's not updating for them.
It's not.
Okay, what's an anime where everyone's in a club?
There's a lot of them.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
Is it Haruhi?
No. I'm going to call it right there, but you are getting close. It is K-On!
I was gonna guess.
Literally just said that to Brian.
I was like, but I haven't actually seen the whole thing, so I'm like, it seems like the sort of thing that would have been okay. Anyway,
That's
yeah.
a band, right? Like a music club?
Yes.
Yep.
Why is it not?
Light music club, yes. I should have just gone for it.
You don't got the exclamation point. It's almost like hinting at you.
That was part of it. We need to have thinking music. I think that's the dead air thing. Is Yeah, so Jeopardy's got a lot of that. Which is why they have the music. Technical difficulties.
Do the technical difficulty dance.
Next one, Stone World. That is Team Hoppy.
I don't know, but I'm gonna make a wild guess. Is it Dr. Stone?
Yes, it is.
I've never even seen that.
So currently we have 2 for Team Hoppy, 0 for Team Sea Slug. Let's move on to number 6, Asteroid Blues. Once again, Team Hoppy.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, that is Cowboy Bebop. Okay, let's move on to number 7, the 60 billion double dollar man, Team Hoppy.
Trigun.
Yes, that is the original Trigun anime. And finally, number 8, the vice president doesn't say anything about the possibility of him being the main character. Team Sea Slug.
Is that one Origairu?
No.
What?
I'll give you a hint.
I'm
It's
sure
another
it's from a
anime
show
that's
that
been
has a
guessed
long
before.
name.
The show that has a vice president who's possibly the main character, obviously, but
It also has to have a long name, obviously.
Is the president in Kaguya the girl or the guy?
Guy. All right, I'm going to call it there. Like I said, it was one that had been guessed before. That's the first episode of Bakano.
What?
It's Bakano?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, with 3 correct guesses...
Wait, is it literally a vice president then
It's-
and not like a school council thing?
It's the vice president, I believe, of the Daily Days.
Oh.
So yes, with 3 correct guesses, Team Hoppy is the first one on the board.
yeah.
Team Sea Slug is meeting expectations.
All right, let's move on to our next round. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I hope it's the OAV, not the new one.
I've watched the show. Brian knows music. We got this.
In part 2 of the series Battle Tendency, Joseph Joestar travels to Italy where he meets Caesar Antonio Zappelli, the grandson of William Antonio Zappelli from part 1. The two receive training in Hamon from Lisa Lisa and her 2 bodyguards, Simon and Garfunkel. It is not until the end of the part that Joseph learns that Lisa Lisa is his mother, Elizabeth Joestar, who had to flee America after being labeled the prime suspect in the death of her husband, George Jorge Joestar II. I hope we don't get copyright claim for this. Thank you for cutting out of that possibly copyright infringing music, Team Hoppy.
Yeah. Actually, I have no idea, but it would be Joseph, not George.
No, George is Joseph's father. He's George II.
Okay.
He's named after his grandfather, George I. He sometimes goes by Jorge because he was born on the Canary Islands, which I believe are Spanish territory.
Actually, is part 2 not Battle Tendency?
No, part 2 is in fact Battle Tendency. That's the best part, Fight Me.
Oh, that's a weird way to say part 4.
We can get into these later, but I'm going to call this one then. Lisa's bodyguards are Loggins and Messina, not Simon and Garfunkel.
I mean, it's totally believable anyway.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can do better with our next one. Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad, one of my favorite shows.
You then.
During the Grateful Sound Festival, the members of the titular band are separated right before the performance, which is further hampered by the rain. Not wanting to leave the audience disappointed, Yukio Koyuki Tanaka takes Jules' guitar on stage and starts playing the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends. In the dub, this was changed to a generic song with similar music. Over the course of the song, he is joined by the other members as they make it to the stage. The first to join is drummer Yuji, followed by bassist Taira, then lead guitarist Ryusuke, and finally lead singer Chiba. Team Sea Slug.
Actually, that's not the order they join him in?
No, that is the order in which they join him. It's really cool because like the music gets progressive instrumentation as they each join in. Like you hear
It's
the drums.
kind of like Outer Wilds.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not Jules' guitar.
You know, I've run this question a couple times, and you're the first person to ever guess that. Sadly, it is supposed to be Jules' guitar. Like I think the anime might change it to make it look different, but I believe it's heavily hinted to be Jewel. All right. Any final guesses before I call this one?
It's been a while.
I've never watched Beck. Neither's Mr. Fangy.
Okay, then I'm going to call this. He doesn't play With a Little Help from My Friends. He plays the Beatles song I've Got a Feeling. But it just fits so well that you don't question it.
Yeah.
Well, and also because the Beatles songs were a thing that they were trying to have a Beatles-esque feeling for some of the stuff in the show. So yeah.
All right, let's move on to our next one. Our next wild card round, Doctor Who. The Doctor's ability to regenerate into a new form came about as a way to keep the show going after the original actor, William Hartnell, left the role due to his ailing health. Thus, Hartnell's first Doctor regenerated into Patrick Troughton's second Doctor, who regenerated into John Pertwee's third Doctor, who regenerated into Tom Baker's fourth Doctor, who regenerated into Peter Davidson's fifth Doctor, who regenerated into Colin Baker's sixth Doctor, who regenerated into Sylvester McCoy's seventh Doctor, who regenerated into Paul McGann's eighth Doctor, who regenerated into John Hurt's War Doctor, who regenerated into Christopher Eccleston's ninth Doctor, who regenerated into David Tennant's 10th Doctor, who regenerated into Matt Smith's 11th Doctor, who regenerated into Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor, who regenerated into Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor, who finally regenerated into Ncuti Gatwa's 14th Doctor. At different points in the series, viewers have met characters who claim to be past and future iterations of the Doctor as well. That was
There's
a long
lot in there that could be, and yeah,
there's a lot in there that could be wrong.
yeah, and I don't know enough about Doctor Who.
You're not...
Ah.
Any guesses, anyone?
It's super weird that the War Doctor's name is Hurt, so I'm gonna say actually, that's wrong.
No, it was John Hurt.
Why is he called the War Doctor instead of just the
Because Christopher Eccleston didn't want to come back for a scene or an episode that takes place in the past, and so they had to put in a new guy between him and McGann.
Oh.
At least that's my understanding of it.
I've never seen any Doctor Who.
Same.
All right,
There's a screwdriver.
Yeah, all right, calling this one. The 14th Doctor is not played by Ncuti Gatwa. In a shocking twist, the 14th Doctor is played by David Tennant again. Ncuti Gatwa will be the 15th Doctor.
I feel like I probably should have heard that, but I haven't.
I'm bad with celebrities the best of times, so
Yeah.
with a show I haven't seen. It's
All right, let's move on to our next shiny round. Order up.
Okay.
So yes, I'm going to give you a list of things, and I'm going to need you to put them in the correct order. We will go from top to bottom, first to last. And in this case, we are doing the highest grossing anime movies by international box office. So here's the list. One Piece Film Red, Spirited Away, Your Name, Suzume, Howl's Moving Castle, Demon Slayer, the movie Mugen Train. Oh, sorry, I forgot Ponyo in there. The First Slam Dunk, Weathering with You, and Jujutsu Kaisen 0. All right.
Is this
No,
this
we're
like
just going to do
total
one at a
aggregate?
time.
Okay.
All right, Team Sea Slug, what's number one?
I'm gonna guess Spirited Away.
No.
What?
Your Name.
No.
Not Your Name.
Quick clarification. Is this like lifetime gross?
Yes,
Like,
lifetime gross.
Okay, I would guess Suzume.
No. Unless it grossed a fortune over the last weekend, it is not number one.
Okay.
Team Hoppy, any last guess?
The One Piece.
No. It is Demon Slayer, the movie Mugen Train,
Really?
with more than
Wow.
$500 million.
Your Name made a lot of money though, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I know it took the top spot from the previous winner.
Well, it also had annual records also, so that was one of the
And that also makes it the highest grossing Japanese film ever.
yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at like the top highest grossing Japanese movies, and they're all anime for like the first 14. All right, next round. Which one is number two? Yes.
All right, so I'm going to say Your Name for number two.
That is not correct.
I think this one broke. Some
I'm assuming that's Team Sea Slug. Team Sea Slug.
Spirited Away.
Yes, it is Spirited Away.
Still airing. They show it every year basically.
Yeah, with just under $400 million. All right, what's number three?
I keep going
Team
till it's
Sea-Slug.
the right.
Now is it Your Name?
Sorry, I'm double checking all my stuff. Yes, it is in fact Your Name with just under $400 million. All right, number four. Did I clear your buzzers? Just
Nope.
No. Okay, there we go. Your buzzers are cleared. Yes, Team Hoppy.
What was I going to say? Wow, the Weathering with You.
No, it is not Weathering with You.
Ah, okay.
Team Sea Slug.
Owls?
No, it is not Howl's Moving Castle.
One Piece.
No, it is not One Piece.
Surprised. I mean, I don't watch it, but I know it's super popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, it somehow never caught this much popularity.
Well, there are many more.
Team Sea Slug.
Suzume?
Yes, it is Suzume. Still in theaters and at $319 million as of Sunday, so it's probably slightly higher this week.
In aggregate, One Piece has made more money than anything in the history of the world, but
Even Pokemon?
franchise. Yeah.
Okay, what rounds out the top half? Actually, you still have your candidates on the left. I remember my directions. I am a grown-up. Team Sea Slug.
Weathering with You?
No. Team Hoppy, any guess from you?
One Piece.
No.
Ah.
I'm assuming that's Team Sea Slug buzzing in again.
Owls?
No, it is not Howls.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
No. Team Sea Slug, I think you have one more guess.
Anyo?
No.
It's so damn Basketball Boys!
It's Summer Slam Dunk. Once again, this is still in theaters. This was its gross listed on Wikipedia as of Sunday.
Wait, is it a Slam Dunk prequel?
I have no idea. I just know it's a Slam Dunk movie.
Okay.
All right. What takes the top spot of the second half?
Slam Dunk beat One Piece.
Yeah. Oh, need to clear your buzzers. Okay,
We're
what's
still
number
going?
6? Yeah, still going. Got another 5. Team Sea Slug.
Owl?
Sorry, what was that?
Owl?
Still not Howls. I'm sorry.
Why does no one like Howl?
Team Hoppy.
Weathering with You.
No. Team Sea Slug.
One Piece?
Yes, it is finally One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah, I expected that mangaka just sleeps in piles of money.
Yeah, he's not worrying if he's... Okay, now on to number 7. I have Team Hoppy first.
Weathering.
No. Team Sea Slug.
Okay.
Owls?
Yes, it is finally Howls.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, what's number 8? Team Hoppy.
Weathering with You.
No.
You keep guessing till it's the right answer.
Eventually, you end up being right.
Yes, Team Sea Slug, you've got a 50-50. Yes, it is Ponyo. And this is going to be the last one because it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Place your bet, Team Sea Slug.
Weathering with You.
Let's see if you're right. No, it's Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Oh, wait, what?
It never was going to be the right answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to give that one, but I believe Team Sea Slug, you took that round. So congratulations, you are now tied.
Pretty amazing that Makoto Shinkai has that many movies in the top 10.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to our next round.
What Kaisen is even about?
It's about a demonic hand or something, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but
Shinibyo?
yeah, he gets cursed and then he has to fight other demons to not be cursed or something.
Yeah.
I was in the room when somebody was watching the first episode.
It probably would be the kind of show I'd like, but I just never picked it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on to our next round. Your name.
Okay.
The 6th film directed by Mamoru Hosoda, Your Name, follows the lives of two high school...
But.
I'm assuming that's Team Sea Slug. Yeah, Team Sea Slug.
Actually, it's Makoto Shinkai.
Yes! You were just talking about this. Your Name was directed by Makoto Shinkai, not Mamoru Hosoda.
I have the light novel somewhere in this pile of books here.
All right. But,
I was
sorry.
like about to start counting his movies, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not Makoto Shinkai's name.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure where that book was.
It's in this pile.
All right. Let's move on to the next question. Yu-Gi-Oh! Early on in the series, the rules of the games could get a bit weird. Did I clear the buzzers?
Nope, buzzers are still not
Clear.
There we go.
Like that time where Yugi duels Panic. Panic uses his Castle of Dark Illusions and Chaos Shield to hide his monsters in darkness. To counter this, Yugi uses Swords of Revealing Light, which also prevents them from attacking for 3 turns. On the last of these turns, He uses Catapult Turtle to launch Gaia the Dragon Champion into the Castle of Dark Illusions, causing him to lose 1,300 life points, him as Yugi in this case, but breaking the flotation ring on the castle. This causes the castle to immediately come crashing down, destroying all of Panic's monsters and reducing his life points to 0. Team Sea Slug?
Actually, they're dual monsters.
Did I not call them dual? I say monsters.
I know, I'm just trolling.
Okay, making sure I didn't somehow completely blank when writing this.
No.
No idea. How much card?
Oh yeah, JD, the webcams are missing on the stream now.
Yeah, everything just decided to break on me tonight, didn't it?
Something about cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was only room in my life for one card-based anime, and it was Card Captor Sakura.
Okay, I'm going to do this one, then I'm going to take us to a technical difficulty screen and then see if I can fix it. Any last guesses?
Something about the heart of the cards.
No. Okay, so the key word here was immediately. Actually, the Castle of Dark Illusions does not come down immediately. It comes down at the start of Panic's next turn when the swords of Revealing Light fade. All right, I will try and fix our technical errors while...
Sure.
Yeah.
He needed to tap the mana. That was...
We'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. As you can see, we've changed up format a bit. Hopefully this will make sure everything is readable and visible at the same time.
Okay, Mr. Fangy, you got this.
Uh-oh, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. That leads us to our next wildcard round, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Throughout their various incarnations, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have crossed over with many franchises, including big ones like Batman and Power Rangers, and smaller series like Usagi Yojimbo and the Flaming Carrot. They've even had crossovers between their different incarnations. It could be said that crossovers with other franchises go back to the very birth of their creation. I really needed to proofread that sentence again. With the ooze that created them in the original comic being heavily implied to be the waste created by the explosion that turned Bruce Banner into the Incredible Hulk. Yes, Team Sea Slug.
Actually,
Yes.
actually, it was Daredevil. Nah.
Yes, that is correct. The original ooze is actually implied to have come from the same canister that blinded Matt Murdock, Daredevil, and it's still not updating for chat, but at least they can see both things at the same time, and I'll fix it otherwise. So that's another point for Team Sea Slug. Moving on to our next shiny round. What the Fate? So if you know the Fate franchise, you know that it plays very loosely with actual appearances of historical figures. I've picked 7 of them, and I'd like to see if you can guess who they are in their modified appearance. What?
Are we supposed to see this somewhere?
Oh, I forgot to share it with you again. Thank you. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were looking at it
Yeah,
on the Twitch.
impressive
And we were like,
you got
"It's
that.
not there either."
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. First one.
Wait, what are we supposed to be doing?
Guessing who this is. Which historical figure this is. You can see it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think.
If you're seeing a lion person, you're seeing the right picture.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I
And
think
yes,
this must have been generated by Midjourney or something.
No, this was generated by the artist who did Fate Grand Order, or Fate in general.
Wait, this is a real character?
This is a real character. All right, I'm going to call for this one. This is Thomas Edison.
He looks different than I remember.
Yeah, very different. I think it's something with him working with MGM is why he's a lion.
MGM, like the
Movie company, yes.
Baldwin Meyer.
Yeah. No points for knowing
Okay.
what it stands for. All right, next one. Who is this person? That is Team Sea Slug.
Is it Julius Caesar?
Yes, that is Julius Caesar.
Hell yeah.
Next
I
one.
see that Coliseum.
I mean, I was like, it's someone from Rome, but it couldn't possibly do it.
Can we zoom in on that hat, please?
No, I'm sorry. I don't have a zoom in functionality on this at the moment.
Maybe I'd get one of these, but
There are still 4 more after this.
okay.
Yeah, this is famous Japanese warlord Oda Nobunaga.
Okay.
All right, next one. Who is this?
Shakespeare.
No, but I do have Shakespeare in another version of this. Team Sea Slug.
Rumpelstiltskin?
No.
I don't know.
Any other guess from Team Hoppy?
Twain?
No. You've all at least tracked on to that this is an author.
He's got books.
Team Sea Slug.
That's a clue.
Edgar Allan Poe?
No. This is author of The Little Mermaid, Hans Christian Andersen.
I can see that.
Next one. Yeah, this one may not look as good on stream because I think it's a bit high contrast, but Team Sea Slug.
Moby Dick?
No,
That's the whales.
Oh, wait.
it's not Captain Ahab either.
Shit.
You think it just because it's pure white that it's got to be?
No, because he's got like a freaking javelin or whatever.
Yeah,
Was this also somebody who was in Read or Die?
maybe this person or has been in other anime, or at least someone named after them. That'll give you a big hint.
Okay. Is it Nikola Tesla?
No,
Ah,
I think Team Sea Slug buzzed in again.
Is it Vlad the Impaler?
Yes, it is Vlad the Third, Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Dracula, whichever you prefer. I don't think he likes being called Dracula, though. Who is this? Oh, come on. Put a smile on my face and someone guess this one.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Captain Marvel.
No. Team Sea Slug.
I didn't buzz.
I'm asking if you have one, sorry. Do you have a guess?
Honorary
Mr.
voice.
Fangy?
I mean, there's like a lot of America vibes out of this one, right?
Okay, well, who would be the important American woman?
George Washington. But
Yeah, I guess some of them.
Yeah.
Gender
It
doesn't
doesn't
really
have to
matter.
be.
Yeah, it could easily
Yeah.
be gender
All right,
swap.
we're going to George Washington.
No, it's not George Washington. All right, I'm going to call this one. I did give you a hint with a smile. This is Leonardo da Vinci. Apparently, in the
course.
Fate universe,
Right, of
the
course.
Mona Lisa is a self-portrait.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see that.
All right, next one, and our final one.
Yeah, okay.
Team Sea Slug buzzed in first.
Joan of Arc?
No, Team
Oh, wait, no,
Hoppy.
King Arthur. Shit.
Yeah, King Arthur. Yeah.
Yes, that's King Arthur. Don't worry, Team Sea Slug. I still think you got the most points in that one. So,
Yeah.
or most right. So you'll get another point, bringing us Team Sea Slug 4, Team Hoppy 1.
Yeah.
All right, next, starting our final round with Gundam: The Origin. While living under the alias Eduard Maas, Coswell Rem Daikun met a near-identical stranger named Shar Aznable. This came in handy when Coswell needed to swap places with Shar to avoid an assassination attempt, killing Shar and allowing him to steal his identity and place in Zeon's Space Defense Military Academy. The only problem was that the real Shar had a prominent scar under his left eye that Caswell lacked. To cover this up, Caswell first wore glasses, claiming he had an eye condition, and later replaced it with his trademark mask. Team Sea Slug.
Actually, it was sunglasses?
Sunglasses are still glasses.
Oh, okay, if you say so. I mean, I wear glasses, so I think I would know. But...
Yes, but they are a subclass of glasses. I am not wrong by saying that they are glasses. I'm going to assume that's Team Hoppy. Yes.
Actually, I don't think that was his alias
No, that was the alias he was going by before he took.
before Char. Okay,
Yeah, before Char became Char.
Yeah.
All right. Any last guesses before I call this one?
We don't watch Gundam.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should have known this because I don't think he had I don't remember the scar thing.
Do you want to guess that, or?
He didn't have a scar.
Yeah. Yes, that is correct. The actual Char Asimov didn't have a scar. The only difference between them is the color of their eyes. Cosval has blue eyes, while the original Char had brown.
Like I probably would have remembered the scar thing because I read the manga and watched the show. I was like, what?
All right, next question. The devil is a part-timer.
There's another one you watched, and I didn't.
No, you watched it.
I didn't watch this.
I didn't watch it.
Oh.
Don't worry, neither of us watched it either.
I thought you watched it. Okay.
All right. After being transported to Earth, Satan takes on the name Sadao Mao and finds employment at a local McDonald's. He quickly makes his way up to shift manager, but his prowess in the fast food game is tested when a taco, spelled like the Japanese word for octopus here, for those who can't see us, Bell opens up nearby and threatens to take all their business. He is finally successful in bringing customers back to McDonald's when he sets up bamboo trees outside the restaurant and offers people who hang Tanabata wishes on them a free drink.
Oh, you watched this?
No.
Oh. But you watched the other one with Devil something. You have the poster for it too.
What?
Team Sea Slug.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't Taco Bell.
You've gotten what is wrong with this. If you can tell me what the actual restaurant was, I'll give you the point. If not, I will pass it over to Team Hoppy and see if they can guess it.
I think which ones are in Japan.
No, they don't.
I mean, it would be an adaptation of.
Starbucks?
No. Team Hoppy, do you have a guess before I give it to Team Sea Slug? All right.
I mean, it's going to be some kind of pun, but
yeah. Actually, the restaurant that opens up near McDonald's is not a Taco Bell. It's a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay, that makes sense. That's like the only other fast food place that I know of. Definitely big in Japan.
What show is it that you think I watched that was Devil was a part-timer?
The other one, the one you got the really tall poster of.
All right, let's move on to our next wild card round.
Oh.
The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. That's totally different.
During the siege of Barad-dûr, Isildur, son of Elendil, used the handle shard of his father's sword, Kalendor, to cut the One Ring from Sauron's hand. The collected shards would be passed down as an heirloom of the royals of Arnor. Before the Fellowship of the Ring departed Rivendell, the elves reforged the sword, now named Anduril. It was presented to Aragorn, son of Arathorn, the heir of Isildur. And I'm sure Manuel's in the chat correcting me on my pronunciations for Tolkien.
You should know this.
I know I should. Listen to so many.
Yes. She really should know this. Just saying. No pressure.
All right, anyone guesses? Yeah, Fangy, sounds like.
Actually, it wasn't the elves.
No, it was the elves who reforged the sword.
I've never watched Lord of the Rings.
Team Hoppy, would you like to?
Gotta guess.
Actually, it wasn't given to Aragorn during the Fellowship of the Ring. It was given to him way later.
I think they changed it for the movies, but it. I believe I'm going by the books in this one, but no, actually the name of the sword the original name of the sword was not Kalendor. It was named Narsil. Kalendor is a sword from the Wheel of Time.
The Wheel of Time. Well played, sir.
Yes.
Well played.
Well played indeed. Okay, let me skip through a bunch of these.
I don't recognize that name, but I was like, maybe I just.
Okay, final shiny round. All's well that ends
Okay.
well. So we started with first anime episodes. Let's go to anime endings and hope I didn't mess this one up entirely. So I'm going to just go top to bottom because I didn't make the slides properly for this one. I will fix that for the edit since they're not seeing it anyway. So which anime ended with Hunting for Your Dreams by Gundam Reeves?
I know the song and I know the band. And I didn't even know that it was used in a show.
Any last guesses?
It's a good band.
Mm-hmm.
I only recognize one song on this whole list.
I hope it's not the one I recognize.
Probably.
Nobody? That is Hunter
I
x
feel
Hunter.
stupid about it. Yeah. I
Oh.
don't know.
Okay, next one. Last Train Home by the Pat Metheny Group. Anyone?
Nope.
Anyone want to take a wild guess? No penalties for guessing incorrectly. That is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders Part 2. I was just taking JoJo.
Because it's like an English song.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next one. Lapis Lazuli by Air Aoi.
I forget what this was associated with, but I know that
It's a great song,
I'm
one of my
pretty
favorite
sure I've
endings.
seen it, but I don't remember what it was from.
So just
What are
guess about
JD's favorite anime?
No, that
I didn't say it was one of my favorite anime. I said it was one of my favorite endings.
Oh.
Yeah. I know that I've heard it.
Is it that Hoseki no Kuni?
No,
Gem butt?
but that is a good guess.
It's got rocks.
Yes, it's got rocks.
Oh, is it? No, it's not. Oh no. Okay, no.
Just guess. We need a guess.
No.
I've never heard of almost all these songs, so
Okay, that is the Heroic Legend of Arslan.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it was the adaptation of the It was the anime of the manga adaptation by Hiromu Arakawa, who did Full Metal Alchemist, of the, I think, the light novel, which is an adaptation of like Persian myth. Next one, Mina no Peace by Afromania. Someone's buzzed in.
Is this a One Piece?
No. Good guess with seeing peace in there. But it is not One Piece. Team Hoppy, do you have any guesses? I will give you another 5 seconds if you wanted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. This is embarrassing as somebody who has at points in history been an anime music DJ, basically. But
Hey, this one is Gurren Lagann.
okay.
Yeah. Next one. I didn't even get to say it. Hello, Shooting Star by Momoon.
Buzz?
Yes.
Last class?
Yes, this is Assassination Classroom. So that's finally someone on the board for this one. And finally, Fly Me to the Moon by Claire Litley. Team Sea Slug got in first.
Is that one Ava?
Yes, that one is also Ava.
Okay, I thought so.
it's the only one I recognize.
Okay, and that brings us to our final question on life skills.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with anime. This is entirely about helping out your life. Last question. CRT televisions and monitors are useful for more things than creating a time machine out of your microwave. Retro game enthusiasts love them for being able to display older games the way they were meant to look. If you're looking to get one, here are some things to keep in mind to make yours last. Clean it regularly, but never use something like Windex because it will destroy the anti-static. Okay, I didn't expect it to buzz there, but Team Sea Slug?
Actually, it's anti-glare coating.
I'm going to, I believe Team Hoppy also has an expert on, or someone who knows more about this than I do. Would you say that's correct? Because that's not what I have.
It's not anti-static. That's
Okay, that's not what I have, but if the other team will agree with that.
It's some kind of.
Yeah.
But,
There's potential for
well,
multiple
usually
ways.
it is. I mean, oftentimes it's just glass.
Mm-hmm.
LCDs are more likely to have a coating.
Yeah, I had to work with online resources. I'm not knowledgeable about this. I just knew both of you teams had someone who knew about CRTs. So yes,
CRTs are usually just. I mean, the front is usually just glass.
Okay. The thing I actually had, and you can correct me if this is also wrong, is that always powered off when not in use is a little misleading. If you're only stepping away for a short time, like less than 10 minutes, you should probably. It's probably better to keep.
I'd say that's more about burn-in.
Yeah.
And
well, that it was about
that,
making.
it's using 400 watts, but
yeah. So yes, what they said, and of this apparently, but I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties we had tonight. It did not happen that badly last time, but that's all. I believe with that last point, that brings our total of Team Sea Slug to 5 points and Team Hoppy to 2.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Team Sea Slug. You pulled back there. Actually, thank you all for coming. And like as I say at TorCon, if you have any good feedback about this, my name is JD, and this has been Anime. Be sure to mention it online or at Con Feedback. And if you have any negative feedback, my name is Ryan, as this has been named That Anime Tune. It is also my birthday. Thank you.
I'm actually I don't know if Ryan actually has a birthday. No one knows what his actual birthday is. Maybe he's actually a cyborg.
Maybe. All right. Thank you everyone for coming. We A Today should still have a stream this week on Friday. I know we're doing Drink Talk Roll. That's our D&D podcast. That'll be at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. If Manuel's here, you can tell me if they're doing gaming on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't think so. But then we will be back. Oh yeah, Manuel is here. Thank you. Friday, Drink Talk Roll. And then we will be back next week. Anime's over, so I don't know what we're doing. But we will have another UPZ.
Finally.
Yeah.
This just an anime's been canceled.
Anime, I'm sorry. Our anime-themed month of May. So yes, thank you for people still watching this who put up with all the technical issues. These will hopefully not be there in the edit on when it gets uploaded this weekend. Thank you all. See you all next week. Fangy, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Oh, yeah. On twitch.tv/Fangy.
All right, I'll put that
Yeah.
Jessie, Adam, anything you want to plug?
Go to TorCon.
Yeah, TorCon.
Where you could probably play this game show live yourself.
Yeah, and with fewer technical issues.
We already know the answers.
I have so many of these. I can make another like 5 games of this and still not have all of them. But anyway, yes.
I feel like this was like the hard mode version. Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's hard.
It's about as hard, everyone, but I think I just make it a bit too hard. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for playing. Good night.
Night.